हेलो फ्रेंड्स, इस वीडियो में हम यूनियन एंड इट्स टेरिटरी से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करेंगे विच बेसिकली comes under articles number 1 to 4. So these articles cover union and its territory of India, and we are going to solve questions about this particular topic with respect to articles 1 to 4. So here is the question number 1. Which of the following articles in the Constitution of India empowered the Parliament to create new union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh? So we all know that Jammu and Kashmir used to be a state, the northernmost state of India, and then basically it was bifurcated into two different parts, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and the status of the state was also downgraded from a state to union territory. So now Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, these are two separate union territories which used to be a particular state. Okay, so the parliament actually created these two union territories, and we have to tell that which article of the constitution was utilized for this purpose. So basically article 1 deals with the name of the state, that is India and Bharat, and the type of polity which India has, that is union of states. So this is basically explained in article 1. Article 2 basically deals with admission of new states into Indian Union, and article 3 is our answer. Article 3 basically deals with the reorganization of states, the internal reorganization of states. For example, if any new state or union territory has to be created, the area has to be changed, the name has to be changed, so article 3 is used. So article 3 is used for all the internal reorganization within the Union of India. Then question number 2, which of the following statements are correct with respect to the creation of new states out of an existing state in India? Again, it is related to the previous question. We have to see these statements with respect to the creation of new states out of an existing state in India. So 3 statements have been given. Let's see the first statement. Such a bill can only be introduced in Lok Sabha and only on the recommendation of the president. So here the second part is correct, that such a bill can only be introduced on the recommendation of the president. The president recommends such a bill to the parliament, but the first part is incorrect. It is written that such a bill can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. No, it can be introduced in the Rajya Sabha, it can be introduced in the Lok Sabha. Both the houses enjoy the equal power in this respect. So this statement becomes incorrect, and we have to select the correct statements. So this is not in our answer. Second statement says the president must send this bill to the concerned state assembly for consultation in a time bound manner. Yes, the president first sent this bill to the concerned state assembly. For example, if the state of Chhattisgarh is going to be bifurcated into two parts, then the president will send the bill to Chhattisgarh before recommending it to the parliament. Okay, and then the bill will go to Chhattisgarh assembly, and the MLAs will discuss the issue there, whether the Chhattisgarh state should be bifurcated or not. And this consultation is given in a time bound manner. The president first tell that this is the time in which you have to reply back, and it doesn't matter whether state agree or it disagrees with this decision of the president. The parliament can bifurcate any state without the consent of the state. Okay, so this is one peculiar thing about Indian Union, that states consent is not required for changing their area, changing their names. Okay, politically there is some weightage, but constitutional, if you see as per the constitution, then basically the state's advice or state's views are not binding on the parliament regarding reorganization. So second statement here is correct. Third statement is Parliament must pass this bill with a special majority as described in Article 368. This is wrong. Article 4 actually says that all the changes which are made as per Article 1, 2, in Article 2 and 3, they are not to be considered as a constitutional amendment as per Article 368. Okay, only a simple law passed by the Parliament is enough to change the article, basically to change the status quo under Article 2 and 3. So 3 is wrong, 1 is wrong, answer will be A, that is only 2. Then question number 3, which of the following statements are correct with respect to the Constitution of India? India has been described as a union of states and the word federal has nowhere been mentioned. Yes, it is correct. In Article 1 itself, India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states, and the word federal appears nowhere in the constitution. So this statement is correct. Second statement says a state legislature enjoys the power to change the name of its state. This is incorrect. A state legislature does not enjoy the power to change the name of its state. The power lies with the parliament. So here the answer will be only one is correct. So A will be the correct answer. Question number 4. The Parliament of India wants to create a new union territory by dividing an existing state. The bill for the same is put for voting in the Lok Sabha. Which of the following types of voting is required to pass the bill? So if Parliament is passing a bill to create a new union territory out of an existing state, then which type of majority, what type of voting is required in the Lok Sabha if the bill is put for voting in the Lok Sabha? Four options have been given. Two-third majority of members present and voting in Lok Sabha, no. Two-third majority of total members of Lok Sabha, no. Two-third majority of members present and voting in Lok Sabha, and a simple majority of concerned state legislature, no. State legislature का तो कोई रोल ही नहीं होता इसमें. Simple majority in Lok Sabha. This is our answer. A simple majority in Lok Sabha, that is a majority of people, majority of members who are present and voting, that is enough to effect such a bill to create a new union territory, and this has been described in Article 3. Question number 5, which one of the following states was the first state to be created on linguistic basis in independent India? So basically this state was created on the basis of language, Telugu language, and that state is Andhra Pradesh. State reorganization एक्ट के तहत आंध्र प्रदेश जो है ये बनाया गया था. सो आंध्र प्रदेश बेसिकली वॉज द फर्स्ट स्टेट विच वॉज क्रिएटेड ऑन लिंग्विस्टिक बेसिस इन independent India after 1947. And here it is the original copy of Article 1 to 4. So basically these are the articles 1 to 4.